TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Were you surprised that you were pushed so high when Vince drafted you as the fictitious 10 to SmackDown?
Yeah, I was very shocked. I was extremely, extremely shocked when I was the 10th SmackDown draft. Just like I think everybody else was shocked. I mean, but that's the business. You can't. Obviously, there were more talented guys in there. Obviously, and obviously there were probably guys that should have been drafted over me. But it's wrestling. It's a fucking TV show. I mean, it's entertainment. Take it for what it's worth. The last draft that we had, I wasn't pissed because I didn't get drafted. I mean, it's entertainment.
What was it like doing angles with The Rock?
It was unbelievable. I mean, The Rock is probably one of the main reasons why I wanted to get into the business. Like I said, I'm 225 pounds, 6'2". You watch wrestling and you see guys like Batista, Kane, Undertaker. These guys that are, damn near 7 feet tall or weigh well over 300 pounds. They're monsters. Giants. I'm an average sized human being. But when I saw The Rock doing what he was doing, he's a big guy, great looking guy, big, athletic, agile, but he was bringing entertainment to wrestling, and entertainment in a totally different way. Not entertainment like that I thought had ever been brought to it before, and that's what intrigued me about the business. So when I got to work with Rock, I mean, I was in awe. I mean, I wanted to be like, just out of respect for him, but coolest guy in the world, down to earth, love him to death. I'm happy to see his Hollywood career take off.
Thoughts on Steve Austin?
I think I never got to know Steve quite as well. Steve's kind of a keep to himself type of person and does his own thing. But he was always professional. He's always professional with me. It was funny. He never called me by my name. He'd always call me Raven. And I assume he knew my name. I don't know, but even when we did that thing with me, him, and Simon Dean right after WrestleMania this past year, he's a funny guy. He's a good guy. He's business, and he's damn good at what he does.
How did you wind up paired with Simon Dean?
Man, Simon Dean was absolutely a mistake. I guess one day they just. One day they needed two guys. Me and him are working heat, and they needed two guys to tag together, and figured why not, and we figured it would be a good match. Here's Simon pushing the Simon system, and I'll be your poster child. It worked great. I had more fun working with Simon. I had the most fun working with Simon than I had of any time in my wrestling career.
Was that just him in particular, or working with him?
Just the gimmick. It was working the gimmick all over. The gimmick was fun. It was fun to stand out in a ring and tell Stacy Keibler that she's fat, out of shape, and disgusting. I mean, it's fun to be able to look around at people and in the audience and tell them that they're disgusting pieces of shit because they don't drink the Simon system. I mean, that's just fun.
What are your thoughts on Simon Dean?
I absolutely love Nova. I mean, he's great. Nova he's one of those guys that is a great guy. I mean, I hope he understands his role. I mean, he's never going to get a chance. I think his best chance would have been, as me and him tagged together. I think they dropped the ball big time on leaving me and him tagged together. And we told everybody, whatever you're doing here, we love it. We're on to it. I mean, we were going to house shows, having great matches, having fun, entertaining the crowd. We had people hating our guts. And I think they dropped the ball on it. I really do.
With Simon Dean is Do you feel that he's gonna? You don't feel he's gonna get a push more than probably what he is at this point? He's a guy supposedly that was looking to be in the WWF for years. It was his dream to be there, and
No, I don't.
yeah.
I think he'll always be a velocity, a heat.
And how does he? I mean, is he?
I think he knows that. I think he accepts that. I really do.
Yeah.
I think his ultimate goal is to be down in Louisville, running Louisville one day, and I think he'll do that. I think that's what he'll. I think they'll keep him around, and because he's put his time in, he's paid his dues, he's put his time into the business, and that's what he deserves. And I think he'll be happy doing that.
Any memories on the angle that you guys did, you and him and Austin?
Oh my gosh, the night after, there are a ton of memories. I remember getting to the building that day, arriving at the Staples Center, and pull in, and all of a sudden Simon comes up and pulls me to the side. He's like, "Dude, have you heard what we're doing tonight?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "We're working with Austin." I'm like, "Get out of here." And he told me what we were doing, and I was just so excited. I hadn't done it in a long time, but I went and I called my friends at home. I was like, "You got to watch tonight." You know, where Austin stunned us, and it was amazing. I've never seen. I remember standing in the ring, and Austin telling everybody to stick up the middle finger, and it was just amazing looking around, watching everybody just do exactly what he said. It's amazing. It really was. I had a blast that night. It was so much fun.
Thoughts on working with Rhino?
I only worked Rhino one time. I guess was a Royal Rumble last year on the live heat match, but it was great. Rhino was easy. He was easy.
Thoughts on working with the Big Show?
And you know what? I think I stepped foot in the ring with the Big Show one time.
Really?
That was it. I drop kicked him in the back when I had the hardcore title one time, and that was it.
Do you read newsletters
Nope.
or the internet?
Nope. I don't watch the show. I don't read the newsletters. I don't get on the internet. I'm wrestling free. The only thing I do with wrestling is shows here and there and talk to my friends.
Are you that sour on the business that do you just need a break now? Or
I think so. I think a break is doing me good because I'm starting to actually get hungry again. Starting to get the itch, want to get back into it. But I still have no desire to turn. I have no desire on Mondays or Fridays to turn Raw or SmackDown on. None whatsoever. No desire at all. Even and I know my buddies are even wrestling. And I still have no desire. None. It's strange.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, that
And it's weird because here you're taking someone who's watched wrestling since they were small, and now
it's tough to watch something again where you just felt you like
They did you wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
TitleMatchNetwork.com